Hi there guys, welcome to the final lesson of our Paid Ads Success Secrets crash course. Alright, as what I mentioned many times before in the previous videos, if you are interested to learn everything about paid ads, especially when it comes to Google search, Google display, Google video ads, as well as Bing search ads, you can consider clicking on the link below this video. Check out my entire Paid Ads full module. Alright, now let's look at this particular screen that you see here. Why am I showing you a very simple business model here, which is a landing page, thank you page, and followed by your sales offer page? The reason is because whenever this is not a, okay, let me put it very simply. This is a very easy to set up process. Your landing page, you just have to design and put the necessary links to make sure the ads get approved. You have your thank you page, and finally it brings you to the sales page. However, when you're running paid ads, you must collect data from those that belongs to you. Your landing page belongs to you, your thank you page belongs to you, but as affiliate marketers, usually the sales page do not belong to us. That is where the problem comes. Correct? Now, so whenever it comes to testing an ad, what we need is to collect as much data as possible over here and over here. Okay? So when it comes to this particular stage, we're talking about what kind of headline, what kind of description, what kind of interest, what kind of demographics, what kind of topics, what kind of placements will actually give us the maximum traffic to reach here. All right, and this is where you can gather data to know which one to optimize, what kind of keywords to eliminate away because they are not bringing necessary traffics, which kind of keywords to actually optimize for us to increase the traffic over here. This is stage one. People who actually land here, there will be a conversion rate of people who end up in the thank you page. Am I right? So now they are proceeding to stage 2 of the funnel. Stage 2 of the funnel, when they actually reach here, this set of data here is very important for us. And this is where we try to set our remarketing list. All right? So that even if they reach here but they did not purchase, not a big issue. We have your information whereby we gather all the populating data into our audience list. And we try to do remarketing, all right? Remarketing on these people, on this group of people. Because this group of people are more likely to buy than this group of people, all right, on the left. People who visited a thank you page are more likely to purchase than people who actually landed on just the landing page. And this is provided you are actually doing affiliate marketing. Because our sales offer page don't belong to us, it belongs to the product vendor or whatever product we're trying to promote. The best remarketing that we can do are people who actually landed into here. All right. Now, what if the sales offer page belongs to you? Like for example, I'm going to market my PASS course, all right, and the sales offer page, of course, belongs to me. Then that is where I will have things like, for example, they can click on the button here. Then I will proceed here. Yeah, they can click on certain button on the sales offer page. That will bring them to their let me just move it to the right a bit. Okay, and reduce this. Okay, and I will bring them to their order form to key in their credit card details, so and so forth. Am I right? Okay, now, does everybody who reached this stage purchase? Not necessarily. Finally, when they have inserted their information, then I will give them another page, which is their purchase confirmation page. Purchase confirmation page. All right, so this is where again you will be able to target those people who actually reach your order form but did not purchase. You can also create a list of people who have already purchased. So in order to do the remarketing well, you are going to target everybody who reach here, excluding those people who reach here. All right, so this is even more refined. All right, this is even more refined retargeting. So you must be able to understand at any point in time the campaign that you are running. Are you trying to gather more data at the initial stage? Number one. Number two, is this sales offer yours? That means, is this your particular offer that you're trying to promote out in the market? If it's not, the best retargeting option you have is here. All right, people who landed here. Now, can you gather data of people who actually purchased? Unfortunately, no, because that page does not belong to you. But if you're going to launch your own course one day, you have your sales offer page, your order form, and your purchase confirmation page. That is where, if you want to refine your retargeting, and maximize your returns, people who visited until here is the best remarketing list. All right, or you can also target people who have reached here. This is also a form of remarketing list. All right, guys. So this particular lesson, end of the day, I'm trying to tell you about the importance and how to do remarketing based on the funnel steps that you're going through. Number one, and number two, is also based on whether you are the sales offer creator. All right, if you are an affiliate marketer, there's a way to do remarket. If you are actually owning the product itself, there's another even more better way to do the remarketing. Okay, guys, so this will conclude the 5 days crash course for the Paid Ads Success Secrets. And if you really want to know everything about Paid Ads Success Secrets, how to set up the entire tags, how to set up the entire campaigns, how to do remarketing, how to create audience list segments, so and so forth, all right, the entire systematic flow, do consider clicking on the link below this video. Look through the entire modules. If you feel that it makes sense to you, then go ahead and purchase the full course of PASS. All right, I'll see you again around, and take care.